Hey friend, what's up? I am back with the Get Ready With Me, like I told you guys I was going to do for my little event tonight. Well, it's not an event, I'm just going to a cookout. But I washed my hair, y'all. I had to put her back on because it's extremely hot outside. And I told you guys before, I am natural. So, yeah, all that gel and that ponytail, I ain't want to look like no chill pet out here at these people's house. So I said, let me wash my hair and throw back on Old Faithful. I do have to curl her. I'm gonna curl her after I do everything that I need to do. I did already wash my face. I have this foaming vitamin C wash that I use. Um, and because it's hot, and again, I told you this is going to be for the girlies who have their own personal summers. So we're not going to do a whole lot. Now, I am going to use this Power Up. It's an anti-aging, brightness boosting eye treatment from El Maquillage. I'm going to use that, to kind of try to get these bags right here on the side. I'm going to use the Fenty Fat Water. And then I'm going to do a toner. Also, I'm just going to spray a toner. I'm not going to do too much. I don't put moisturizer on my face during the summertime because it just makes me hot. If any of you have a personal summer and you feel that heat coming up through your neck, through your face, like, yeah. So I put as less products as possible on my face, as less as possible. So um, I'm going to go ahead and just do the little fat water. I have like a little cotton. Yeah, this is my first time doing like makeup on screen, so I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually how to let you guys see up close and personal. But okay, I'm gonna let that. I'm gonna let it cool. Let it dry. Let that dry off, and then just a little bit of this. Just a little bit. Now I'm not gonna be doing too much talking when I'm messing around with my eyes, especially when I get ready to do these lashes. So just bear with me. And then this is just rose water facial toner to hydrate and refresh. I really like the Evian so much better. But then Mario, I think it's Mario Badusco. He has a rose water that I like as well. But I was in Trader Joe's and decided, okay, I'll try it. So that's all I'm gonna do. Again, I'm not gonna put no moisturizer on. Sometimes I do. If I was going out and it was gonna be at nighttime, it wouldn't be so hot, then I might put a little bit of this. Where is it? My Neutrogena Hydro Boost hyaluronic acid serum. Sometimes I'll use this, but I'm not doing it today because I've already been forewarned by by my cousin that it's hot as Hades out there. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not even gonna set myself up for failure. I already took my lashes out, y'all. When I do my lashes, I like to go ahead and take all the ones I want. I count. I've done my lashes so many times. I know how many I need. So I have some long ones right here. And then I have the ones that will go on the inner eye in here and in here, out here, outer corner and inner corner. I'll use those that are a little bit shorter, but these will go in the middle. And I only put about 4, maybe 5 in the middle, and then one on the end, one on the end. So I already know. So I have them all counted out. And this brand, I'll show you guys this brand once I'm done. But these are the Faux Mink Volume Extension. I used to do individual clusters, individual lashes. I can do those. But when these came out, they're so much quicker. Like I can put these on. I can be done with my lashes in probably like 10 minutes, probably about 10 minutes. So this is what I have. These are the long ones. Let me go a little closer so you guys can see. Those are long. Those are the shorter ones. They are wispy. I like a wispy lash. I also use this eyelash glue. It looks like hair glue, but it's eyelash glue. Now I did buy some new eyelash glue from Lash because I used to use them all the time when I would do the regular individuals. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up before I open up the new. So this is that, and I have these. I'll use these at the end. I have my tweezers. I have another set of tweezers that I like, but I'm gonna use these because they're much quicker. I can grip them better. So I'm gonna use these, just regular tweezers, and these. And then at the end, once they're all nice and dry, I'm gonna go back through with the spoolie and separate them, make them look good. And then I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I'm just gonna do a little skin tint. I'm not gonna do much, probably just a little bit of concealer, put a little bit of eyeshadow on. I'm gonna put my lip on, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be my simple makeup routine for all the girlies that are of a certain age. Okay, that's that. So let me go ahead and get started with my lashes. So I like to just put some lash glue on just any little surface. I use like the plastic part that was on the lashes, and I'm gonna put a little dot. You don't want to put too much because this lash glue will dry up quick. So I put just that little dot right there, and then I close my lash glue up, and whatever's left on the top, I put that on there too. Cause waste not, want not. I told y'all. I know I'm gonna let that sit for just a little bit, and then I'm gonna go on in and do the outside corners. I pick the lash up by the end. Let me see if y'all can see that. I pick it up by here because I'm gonna dip this part in the glue itself. And what I do is y'all, now what I just lost it just like that. Oh, because I opened up the doggone tweezers. Y'all gotta be careful with the tweezers. And these my old tweezers. I know better. I know to keep my hand tight. So right here, and then I just scoop a little bit so where the glue is right there on the end, right on that little rim part. And when you put these, you're gonna put these under. You're gonna put them under. You're gonna lift your eye up like this, and you're gonna go here. That's how you do it. But you don't want to put it too close to the lash line. Don't put it on your waterline. Don't put it on your lash waterline because, child, you will not. Your eyes will be so irritated. Don't do that. Okay. You just put it there. Sleight of hand. Make sure it's there. See that? I'm probably gonna have to go a little slower because I want to let y'all to see it. Once I do a few, then I'm just gonna go ahead and do them. I hope y'all don't hear my neighbor's child. They doing too much. They be marching through that night, 2, 3 in the morning, like they in the goddamn military, like they in the army, like they going to war. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, do you not see what time it is? And sometimes if I get too much glue on it, I just wipe it off because I don't want glue on that back end like that. And y'all, I usually go on my lashes and just put a little bit of mascara because they have all these different bonding glues and stuff that you can use when you buy these. But girl, I just go across my lashes with a little mascara and be done. And then I get started because I found that the bonding glue that I was buying, like I didn't like the white cast that it would sometimes have. And then I bought some that was black. I still didn't like it. It still didn't hold my lashes no better than just putting some regular mascara on them did. So yeah. Remember, you don't want to put it too in the lash line. Make sure you can still see your lash line. When you lay it, you kind of lay it and press it just ever so gently. That's short. I'm looking. I want to put one more. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, I'm almost done. I want to put one more. See? These are not super long, y'all, because I don't do super long lashes. I ain't no hot girl. Okay. I don't do super long. These are I do medium and some long. So basically, for number wise, I like the 12s and the 14s. 12 and 14s, and I might, if there are some 16s, I might throw some 16s right in the middle. Depends on what type of look I'm going for. Like if I'm out on the town at night dressed up, I might do that. I might do 12, 14, one or two 16s in the middle, and then 14, 12, like that. You want to start small here. So 12, 14, 16, 14, 12. Okay. So that's that, y'all. I'm gonna start on my other eye. So that eye is done. I need a couple more long ones, y'all. Since I'm on the long right now. Once I do that one short one, then I'm gonna do long, long, long. And again, the other reason why I didn't do no mascara is because I'm probably gonna get a facial tomorrow, and if I put that mascara on there, then these lashes gonna last longer than what I really want them to. That's a little too much glue. Take some of that off. The glue is drying up, so I might have to put some fresh glue.
Now, friend, don't get me wrong. If you're looking for more of a cat eye effect, then you are going to put your longer ones on the outer and work your way in shorter and shorter. But I'm not doing a cat eye. So that's why I do mine the way I do as far as the lengths. Okay.
I only need two more. I only need two more, y'all. But it need to be a long one. Uh-oh. So my glue has dried up. This happened. I'm just gonna put a little bit. Because all I need is a little bit for these last two lashes. I only need a little bit. Okay. One more. And y'all, I'm gonna try to, I guess, get another mirror or figure out how people be doing the makeup tutorials because I really want you to see clearly. And yeah, I want you to be able to see clearly. But you can see I only need one more right there. There we go. Y'all see my lashes? See? I'm gonna do this wig. But yeah, you see that? My little stuff, see, it got rid of the little puffiness under my eye. I might not have to put that much concealer under there at all. Here, I might not do no concealer. We're gonna see. See y'all. I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna come back and start doing the rest of my makeup.
And y'all, for the love of God, please do not use a black eyebrow pencil. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Okay, y'all, when y'all are doing your eyebrows, you don't want to start at the very front of the brow bone, the very front of the start of your brows. You don't want to do that. You want to move in a little bit and then do like a little outline and then fill in with short, gingerly strokes. You don't want to press too hard. You don't want your eyebrows to look too dark and too harsh. That just ages you and makes you look like a drag queen. I really want my girlies to stop that. Like, please stop doing the drag queen look on your everyday looks. Like, it's for drag queens. It's not for us. So please stop. And again, please do not use no black eyebrow pencil. Please, please, please. That's a no, no, no. Okay? A dark brown, a medium brown, an espresso. Those are the colors you want to use, especially if you are a woman of color. Okay?
I didn't have to do too much to my eyebrows, y'all. As y'all can see, like they're naturally thick. They used to grow in the middle, child. I used to have a unibrow, but I have waxed and, you know, 30 years of waxing, at least 25 years of waxing. And then the last 10 years, probably me waxing myself. So I done had some mishaps and got some gaps in certain places. So that's all I do. I just fill in a little bit right here and get the ends. And then this eyebrow, I don't have to do that much either. I just fill in just a little bit. So I don't have to recreate an actual brow. I just want to fill it in. I'm going to do that. And now I'm going to do just a little bit of concealer. I'm just going to be right here, child, because listen, me looking in the mirror, then y'all can't really see. So I'm just going to put a little concealer. Not much. And this is just to give you the illusion of a clean brow.
Friend, this is some basic beauty
That's
supply
it.
store concealer. LA Colors, I think is the name of the brand.
Not much. I told y'all I don't do too much. You ain't gonna see too much. Now I also do like to put a little concealer on my lid, especially because I am gonna put a little color on my lid, and the concealer kind of helps it adhere a little better. So yeah,
This also helps to even out any
better
darkness
not go get
around
black
your eyes, the top of your eyelids, to help brighten up your eyes as well.
there. Um, Sometimes I take my finger because the heat, skin to skin. You can just do this right here. Be careful with your lashes because you just put them on. They ain't dry yet. Now take my finger, go around the concealer right here, blend it in. Yep. Same here. Got too much over here, so I'm gonna take some, put it here. Okay. Yeah, see, you see the concealer. It's not too much, just enough. Yep. Y'all see them lashes? They look nice and natural. This is not drag queen, okay? We don't do drag queen. We do classy women over 40, okay? No drag queen. We don't do snuffleupagus over here, okay? And then up top, again, I'm just gonna go with my hand, my little finger, and blend this in. Yeah.
And y'all, please don't get me wrong and don't be
Okay.
offended when I say drag queen. I
If
just
you
mean
want
we're
and you have a
not
brush,
in a performance. I
then you
love a
can
good
just,
drag queen show, but
you
that's
know,
not the look we're going
pat out.
for. Okay?
You can pat out too. So you can do pat out. Now I think I might do some concealer under my eye, just a little bit on the side. But then again, it's hot, child. I don't know. Uh, I think I will. I think I will. Again, I don't put a lot because it's during the day. It's summer in the A, so she ain't gonna do too much. She's not gonna do too much. This is just me spreading it out, y'all. And I might do a little bit on my chin because I have been plucking my freaking chin, and I think I don't pull my skin, child. And I got some discoloration. Some of you the excess that's on my finger, and put it there. And then let me get my sponge, y'all. Let me get my little sponge. A little blending sponge. I wet it a little bit. Not too much, just a little. I'm gonna let this concealer set just a little bit. That's enough. And then yeah, there we go. That's it. That's it. Um, I am gonna put a little powder under my under eye just to set that a little bit. But y'all, I really don't think I'm gonna put any other foundation or anything like that on. Um, I'm gonna thank God that I don't have to. So yeah, but yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put so here we are, a closer up view. I don't know. Get these little spots, child. That's where I got spots, some hyperpigmentation right there. But that's from tweezing, and I shouldn't be tweezing. But so yeah, I don't need to put anything anywhere else. I don't need nothing on my forehead because I'm be wiping my forehead to death. So I don't need me putting no foundation or anything on it because yeah. So you don't need me putting no foundation on there because like I don't really need it. Y'all see that gray hair? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna put something on it. So yeah. So that's why I got concealer. I let it sit for a little bit. And that's gonna be that on the makeup. Just some concealer. I am, like I said, I am gonna put some little powder under there and let it sit for a second. Actually, I'm gonna let it sit for a minute while I put my eyeshadow on. That's it. Just a little powder. I'm gonna end up wiping that off, so don't worry about how it look, y'all. I'm gonna wipe it off. And I really don't like the tone of it. It has kind of have like a red tone, and I'm more of a yellow tone. But it's what I got today, and I'm just going to my friend's house. I mean, he might have a couple of eligible gentlemen there, but child, whatever. That's that. Okay, this hair. Put you right there. So, y'all, today I think I'm just gonna put some Juvia's Place on. This is the Vanessa palette. Look how pretty. These are the colors. I normally use this one a lot and either one of those. I am gonna have probably a red lip today, so we'll see. It's not gonna be much of nothing. Um, where's this? Oh, that's my concealer brush. I don't need that. And also the reason why I put this powder is because this right here, it have fallout sometimes. So, you know, it have a little fallout. I think I'm gonna go with this and this. The busy and then the extra. Other. Okay. So I went and got my other brush from my Anastasia Jackie Aina palette just to do this little extra. And sometimes, y'all, I just kind of wet the end of the brush a little bit when I want to do like some glitter type stuff. And I'm just gonna pat it. Put this a little bit on the brush. Again, I'm just patting. Why my light went out? You get on my nerves. Like seriously. That's it for the eyeshadow, y'all. Told y'all it's not gonna be too much. But now I am going to brush this powder off using so just gonna use this Sephora brush I've had for a long time. And I'm getting the fallout out of my lashes too. There you go. Now y'all with the lashes, I'm gonna take this little tool and just pinch them together. So it'll be like that's just to kind of like, you know, secure them to my lashes. And that's it for that. Um, Yeah, I'm gonna put some eyeliner on, and I think I'm gonna use this NYX. It's like a really dark blue. I'm gonna use that just because I'm wearing gray and then green. Um, so yeah, and it's new. I just got it. I'm gonna try to see what it looks like. So that one off. And I put some right here too. Plus my eyes turn to water. Okay. And I will link all of these in the description, y'all. So now that's pretty much it for the makeup, except for I am gonna put a little blush on and I'm gonna do my lip, but you'll see that on the finished look. This is just my regular, this your regular degla when it's hot and you have personal Summer's makeup. This is the regular makeup. All that other stuff, all that contouring and this and that, girl, no. Mm-mm. No ma'am. I'll be back, y'all. Hey y'all, so here's the finished look of the makeup. And this is what I have on. It ain't nothing. T-shirt, some jewelry. I have on this skirt. I'm gonna see if I can get see if y'all can, if I can get you to see the whole outfit. We're gonna see. So this is the makeup. Not too much, just enough. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna be able to see. I don't care how far back maybe if I go here, then you can see. Oh, y'all didn't see those drawers, did you? Okay. So this is the skirts. Y'all can't see. Let me see if I can go down a little further, y'all. So you can see. So this is the skirt, has pockets. Y'all, I think I got this from either Temu or Shein, but yeah. So this is the outfit. Got my little Lauryn Hill t-shirt. This is the back. This is the skirt. Of course, I put these knots in it so I won't keep tripping up over because y'all know I'm short. But yeah, so that's the outfit, y'all. I will see y'all later once I get to my homeboy house. Okay, y'all, this is how the makeup looks in the sun, you know, out. Because I was in my bathroom, child, and that lighting was terrible. But this is how it looks. Again, I do have on concealer. And I do have on lashes. I have on shadow. I don't have anything on my face. I don't have no. Well, oh, let me not touch that part where I put a little concealer right there for them little, that hyperpigmentation. Let me not touch that. But as you can see, oh shit, I did put on a little blush. I forgot about that. Let me not touch that either. I'm doing too much. Okay, y'all, so this is how the makeup looks. Nice and simple. Bam.